Here we go again. Another Juicy Smollett, another saw a baby on the highway situation. Okay? Now, when this popped last year with the young lady saying she was hit by a brick, and men just stood around and watched and everything. When I first saw that video, I think my wife showed it to me. She showed it to me. She was like, because we got a running joke since the Jussie Smollett thing. So when the Jussie Smollett thing start, the first, like it was the first, like the next day after it came out, I showed it to my wife. I said, "Man, look what happened." Because I'm originally from Chicago, so I'm like, Look what happened in Streeterville." My wife looked at it and she was like, "He lying." It's like straight up. I said, "For real?" She's like, "Yeah, he lying." I'm like, "Oh." So my antennas went up and I just sat back and just watched. I watched all the people come out with their speeches and made it political or whatever, right? And in this situation, when I saw it, she showed it to me, and I looked at it, and we looked at each other and we laughed because we both knew it was highly likely this was all cap. And one of the big reasons why I felt it was cap, what it was on it, she made a video and put it on the internet, and I thought to myself, once the cat's gonna come out the bag, it's gonna be some type of money grab, attention, followers, clout, whatever you call it, but she's gonna want some type of financial thing for this story. And I knew it. So whatever she get out of that is on her. I want to talk to the people real quick about this situation because see, this is what this is what I be talking about, y'all. A lot of y'all gave her 40,000, 40 over $40,000 in the GoFundMe. Now I know it's some people that they. I knew a lady a long time ago. She was a scam magnet. She would get scammed all the time. This lady always got scammed. So it's people in the world that they fall for things, they give money, they get scammed, right? Then there's these scams that based on race, politics, gender, and it uses these certain things to fuel a scam. It's those type of scams, the more cultural. I call them cultural scams. And when this girl said what happened, and she was clearly lying, she made it that all these men watched this man hit her with a brick. Now, my first thought is if you coming out of the club or a bar or something, it's just bricks laying around. But everybody know what a brick is, right? Not a rock, a brick, right? When you walk down the street, how often do you see a brick? Bricks are usually put together in a building. So was it a crumbling building around where it was a brick? Because I don't walk the street and I don't see bricks just laying around. Not a rock, a brick. So right there is like red flag. Two, witnesses. Where were the witnesses? Where are the people that came and said they saw this happen? Everybody got phones nowadays. So I always say let the investigators investigate. Let the people that's trained and paid to do the investigation. But when they come online and they say that, oh, we're not protected and all that, they play to your emotions because you have an issue, a very, very deep issue within you that you don't want to deal with yourself because of bad decisions or decisions you made or things or people that may have hurt you. So you believe that men are your problem. I'm talking to women right now. Not all women. And because you believe that men are your problem, everything a woman say, you got this fake sisterhood. And I can't, for the life of me, I could never figure out where this gender war was online because I couldn't figure. I got 7 sisters, 7 in marriages, 7 sisters. I only got one sister younger than me, so I got 6 big sisters. My mom and dad been married for 50 years. I got a wife. I've been married 14 years and a daughter. I encounter women a lot. Different women, women I know, women in my family, women I work with, classmates, and I never knew it was a gender war until social media. So I asked myself, okay, does this stuff just exist on social media? Because that's what the gender war. Because when I see people trying to get together, be together, and have fun. When people have problems, they have their problems, they deal with them, they keep it moving. So it's a lot of people that play on that and they able to get the bag. So this girl was able to play on that and get the bag. And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of y'all out there that took up for this brick girl, the brick lady they calling her, a lot of y'all gonna say, you know what? I was wrong about that. I was wrong for blasting people that got nothing to do with it. I don't know this lady. I ain't know about this situation. I apologize to everybody because I was wrong. You're gonna act like you didn't see it. Do because you don't take any accountability. Y'all knew that girl was lying. Y'all knew the girl with the baby on the highway was lying. Come on, that's ridiculous. The stories are ridiculous. Let's stop it. Y'all know a lot of these people are out here telling lies. But y'all want to believe it because I don't know if Charlemagne coined this phrase, but Charlemagne said the lie is more, people don't care about the truth because the lie is more entertaining. And I agree with that. You can use a lie to push your agenda because you are in a position where you haven't dealt with your issues inside of you. That's why you keep attracting those men that you attract. So it's all men's fault that you ain't dealt with yourself. Now that could go both ways. I'm just using this. That could be a men or women, but I'm just using this situation that you would give somebody money out of your pocket. It's women out here right now. I knew a woman who had a boutique, and she had like a store inside of it for the community, and she had a GoFundMe. When I gave her that GoFundMe, this years ago, I gave her that GoFundMe, I think it was like $2,000. It was another sister in Compton, had a grocery store. It's people that, I know a lot of women that put up GoFundMes and try to raise money for their things. Nobody's around. But you get hit with a brick, allegedly, you and you blame men for it. We're gonna give you $42,000 and you become some overnight sensation, and you get 5 minutes of fame, and you running around taking vacations on people's money. That's fraud. That's scam. You scamming somebody. And it's a lot of these things going on. But y'all gotta, the people gotta say, hey, look, I'm not gonna say nothing about, I'm just sit back and wait for the evidence. And just try to wait for the evidence before I say a word. But when you're emotionally attached online to believe there's some type of gender war that doesn't exist in real life, you have put yourself in a position where you're mad at people because you won't deal with yourself. So you get scammed. And I'm sorry, if you gave money to her, I don't feel sorry for you. You need to be scammed. I'm sorry. You will never get your money back. I don't feel sorry for you at all. You deserve to be scammed. If you gave somebody money on the pretense that this is going to further your gender war. If you believe that, you deserve to be scammed. Because they say a fool and their money shall soon part. That's what they say. Y'all, it's this not the first, and it's definitely not going to be the last. And sometimes I heard Denzel talk about this years ago, and he was just talking about the media in particular. But a lot of people just want to be first. They want to be first to post something. They don't sit back and just say, let me just peep it out. You somewhere in New York, or you somewhere in Miami, or Atlanta, or Utah, California, and all of a sudden you know somebody in Houston, you know her. You don't even know the character of this person. You don't know this person. Now, if it's somebody you know their character, you know that person, you could dig into, you could jump out there, but you're defending people y'all don't even know. You don't even know the facts to the situation. At least get the facts. Let the investigators investigate. They can't even investigate cases now because there's so much misinformation on the internet. And this is what keep saying about y'all running y'all mouth about stuff y'all don't know nothing about. Y'all put all types of fake information out, and it's just so much of it that when it's time to investigate, the investigators gotta go through all the fake news to get to the real truth. Lady hit with a brick. Baby on the side of the highway. Like, what is this stuff all about right now? I love the internet. The internet has a lot of beautiful information, but I despise social media because it's even people. Every time we sit back and try to chill, we got to look up and these people appear. They everywhere, and everybody got to internalize it and make it an issue that's not even an issue for anybody. This person is doing. Look, scamming been around for centuries, and it ain't going nowhere. So people been doing this. So it's pathetic, crazy. So I'm done with my rant. I'm done with my rant. So hit that like button, get in them comments. Let me know how y'all feel, and thank you for listening to this video. And I'll see y'all on the other side.